Right, this is just quickly to get you started on the west wall, the wall with the sliding door. And so I'm looking at this wall here in my floor plan. So project the lines up. The ceiling height and the sconces will be the same as the two that we've handed out to you. So I actually just traced the outline of the east wall. Maybe you can see that underneath that, the wall with the bar and the door. So it should be the same size, same height, the sconce, the soffit in the same place. So we have, starting from the left, if you're looking at this wall, we cut right here. We see a chair on an angle, maybe a little plant in the corner, a sliding glass door. Maybe if you want to put some window treatments on that, you can do that, and then the chair. So all those lines were projected up. So the edges of the slider were projected up. The size of the plant was projected up. And how I got this funky angle of this chair was I projected from the right corner to get the edge, from this front corner to get the thickness of the back of the chair. I projected that line up to get the corner of the chair here to here. That's happening right there. And then the edge of the chair to here, I projected that line up. So that's how I got the angle of the chair. So that'll take some practice, and if I can find a video how to show that to you. But again, on an angle, you're still projecting those lines up, and this is kind of what a slipper chair might look like because it's on an angle rather than looking straight at it. On the top, I'm going to have some draperies. Maybe on the bottom, I want to indicate that there's some draperies. And those are just going to come straight down. There's the top of the door, and then we'll want some type of rod for your drapery going across with some finials. So that's just it quickly in a nutshell. I'll just fill it in for you. That's what the chair will look like. And then if you just want to bring down some vertical lines for the drapery panel, that's how I'm doing this. Right, maybe the door's closed, right in the middle of the door. You're going to see the door frame and the bottom of the frame. You'll get that rod across. It could be you can make the suggestion of that it's grommets or that it's rings. That's up to you to give it a little more detail. You can put a piece of art in the corner. You're going to throw in this is just a quick plant for the sake of time. If you want to make the suggestion that this is glass. Week 1, we learned about crisp lines like this. Make the indication that there's some reflection there. And then go in and shade and shadow as you will. There's a pillow on our chair. And add your details and you're done. So there's an example of what that'll look like reflected up. so that I can assess how you're doing. The wall with the chair, dresser, desk chair plant that goes all the way down to the door. I'm going to leave that for you to do. So you're going to have this really long elevation. If you're looking at the wall here, you'll see furniture from the chair to the plant. And then actually in your elevation, you're going to have this big blank wall going all the way down. So if this door was closed, and this was an actual hotel room, you would probably want to place a nice substantial piece of art right here, right? So that you're gonna have this long wall. So here's the door swing. It comes out 36 inches. And so you'll probably place a nice piece of art right there. So I want to see that. So this is for me to assess how you're doing. Can you create, to the best of your ability, can you create that wall elevation? So I look forward to seeing what you do with that. If you can't figure out how to do this on an angle, how to project that point up, it's basically gonna look like this, but flipped. So you can always trace this and flip it and get that over there in your elevation. So good luck with that. I hope you learned a little bit about elevations in this exercise. You'll be doing elevations throughout your career. Being a student, you'll move from these hand sketches to CAD. So thank you. That's the end of this lesson. And next week we begin perspective drawing.